Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you all doing? Okay guys, today I'm gonna be doing my first collabo, my first YouTube collabo. I'm gonna be making a video with another YouTuber, but she's quite, huge compared to me. She has about 15,000 subscribers, so yeah, she's big. She's an Italian YouTuber, so we're just gonna do different things today, discuss different things, play around, and yeah, and hopefully my Angolan friend KARYNA might also join us, so that should be fun. So let's see how it goes, guys. I think I have to claim my screen.
Okay.
Hi guys, like I told you all earlier, this is my friend IARA. IARA is Italian. Yeah, we met here in Angola. So today, earlier I told you guys that we don't have a direction, like we practically didn't know what we were going to discuss, but now we've decided we're just going to talk about our experience in Angola and every other thing, girly chit chats. We have KARYNA as well, my Angolan friend, but she's there eating somewhere, so she's going to join us in a bit. So Yara, here we are. So by the way guys, it's a collab, so she's going to be talking while I'm talking. Her camera is also here as well, so let's go.
Yes.
That's exciting, isn't it?
So
I know, right?
No, she's really funny. She's
Am I?
really, yes.
Oh,
you
really?
are very, yes. I love her. I love it a lot.
Thank you.
And
Cheers, by the way.
cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Where we met and when exactly?
The first time I met you was at Tim's house, I think. Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, we had this girly lunch, and that was where I first met Yara.
Yes. Yes, because the expat life in Luanda is kind of different from a normal life. We do lunch between wives and girlfriends and friends in general. A couple of days per week, more or less. And we explore restaurants and Luanda's things. We play tennis sometimes.
I must say, they don't explore as much as I explore. We're discussing this a couple of days ago because I've been to the local markets. I've been to several places that they are too scared to go to. Why? Because of the color of their skin. But obviously, I'm black, so I look Angolan as well. I'm African, so I don't have a problem with going around and exploring different places.
Yeah, for me it's different because I feel I'm a stranger here. I'm not Angolan. I look like a Brazilian because my mother is Brazilian, but I'm not Angolan at all.
I think I look Brazilian as well with my hair. This might be I think it's
Maybe
Brazilian hair, no?
From Bahia,
Brazilian hair, so I'm half Brazilian.
And speaking of, I love your hair. I love your
You mean my hair collection, right?
And I really love to know how do you do your hair.
Yeah, I have like a big collection of wigs. Like I love wigs, I love makeup and everything. And I took Yara to my wig room, my special room. And she was like, oh my God, all this hair. I was like, that's nothing. I just took a box to Italy last month. And she was like, wow. So hopefully one of these days I'm gonna call you. We're gonna try on different hairs. Maybe today, let's see. It depends on how we feel. And yeah, it's quite easy. It's a wig. And I played my hair like cornrows underneath. I think I showed you earlier. And yeah, so I like to change looks, you see.
Yeah, this is one of the most different I see in Africa comparison with Italy, because we don't wear wigs.
Yeah, you don't wear wigs because you have the hair that we want.
Well, I don't know, because we use our natural hair, or maybe if you want something different, you just go to the salon and cut it or straighten it.
Coil.
And so this is the difference for us. We don't usually wear wigs, but it's very fascinating in my point of view.
You see, the thing is the African texture. You see, like your hair, you can do so much with it, but with the African natural hair, you can't really do much with it, to be honest. So the best thing and the easiest thing, especially for people like me, it's not even for me. It's not even about the texture of hair. I just love to change looks. I love to look a different way today and tomorrow, and in the beginning, like with my husband, it was quite difficult for him, you see me like this today, and the next day, who are you again,
Your husband is Italian. He's not used to that.
Now he is, trust me.
Okay.
And he knows not to pull my hair as well.
And bags of wigs. Yeah. How many wigs do you have?
In total, I have probably around 40 something.
40?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I have wig craze. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I have. I mean, an average African girl would have like maybe 5 wigs or something. But I love wigs, so I never get tired of buying and stuff. So yeah,
And you
so I
have different
about 40.
colors,
different colors, different
shades.
lengths, different textures.
Ah.
Yeah, some coily, some straight. You know. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah.
Would you show me some of them?
Would you like to try?
Oh! Yeah,
Would
why
you like
not?
to try?
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna bring 3.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
You
I'm gonna
choose
bring
which one.
Definitely.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. No ragazzi, adesso voglio proprio capire che cosa mi porterà e per la prima volta vestirò delle parrucche, wigs parrucche e non so neanche sinceramente come si mettono, non so cosa devo fare dei miei capelli naturali sotto, non so assolutamente niente, quindi glielo chiederò come si mettono per la prima volta e so già che sarà uno shock. Perché io uso sempre questi capelli, ormai da 10 anni che uso questo tipo di capelli, cioè ricci con questa lunghezza, quindi vedremo. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, do you know what? I would like to put you on an afro wig. Look at that, guys. Let's see what she look like with the afro wig.
What should I do?
No, we're just gonna, just
Okay.
hold that, and then we'll do that, right?
Okay.
Alright. I didn't bring the coily one because you already have coily hair, so we won't see much of a difference.
Okay. Should I put it like
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
on
like
the
that,
line?
yeah. So let's see the afro.
Oh my già.
The
sono
afro
già in
girl.
ansia. L'afro girl.
Check that out.
Oh, I love it. It's so
It's beautiful,
80s.
look at it. There we go. Oh wow, guys, what do you think? She looks different as well.
Allora ragazzi, che ne pensate?
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up for
Wow, look at you. That really suits you, eh? Next time we should put you on the one with
I
dreads.
love it. I
You
love
know,
it so much.
When I put this on, most times people think it's my hand. They'll be like, "Oh, nice hair." I'm like, "Oh yeah, thank you." You know,
Because
it's
it
real.
looks natural.
This is, yeah,
Absolutely.
This is what the real
It's
African
soft.
texture is like, and that's what the afro looks
Really
like.
soft,
Yeah,
guys.
isn't
Cosa ne
it?
pensate? Vi piace? Lasciatemi un pollice
Thumbs
lì
up
su.
or down?
No, up.
Up for
up,
sure.
Up.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that is
fantastic.
week 1. Oh,
Week
that
one.
really suits you. We should take pictures later.
Yes, I
So
will.
let's go to the second one. now.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on a long straight wig.
Alright.
No, this is one of my favorites.
Show the camera what
Oh,
are you
guys.
doing. So you
See?
brushing.
I'm trying to brush it to
Wow.
make it look nice. Oh yeah.
It's natural hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's human hair, darling.
Human hair.
Wow. So let's see now.
Wow, it's so soft.
Yeah, let me see what you look like with the long hair. I'm gonna just. She's looking terrified, eh?
I am.
So let's see.
Wow.
Oh wow, that is
It's
beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
But you look like a gypsy with the hair.
Yeah.
You
Do
know?
I?
You do, but it's really nice though.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look
But
at
you can wear it like this, or
You can wear it like that,
You
yeah.
can also style.
Yeah, you
a
can
little
style
bit.
it if you want to. You take it to the back, or you can plait it here like this.
Sempre Pocahontas.
You know? Exactly, I was gonna say that. Yeah, you can do that. Gosh, that really suits you, huh?
Oh, it's
It's
so
nice.
sexy.
This would have gone really well with your Halloween costume. You know
Oh,
that,
yes,
right?
You're right.
Because you had that dark thing, it would have been really nice, and the hat. Okay, let's try the third one,
there's
right?
the third one, yes.
Oh, that is really nice.
That was really nice.
Now we're going to put you on blonde hair.
Blonde.
Oh
Mommy.
yeah. Yes, this is what you
I
call.
never colored my
this
hair.
is what
Never.
you are. You never colored your hair, really?
No, yeah.
Wow.
Only henna a couple of times,
But this is called honey blonde, you know, right?
okay.
This one.
What should I do?
actually, this has to go to the back and just hold
Okay.
there.
Should I hold this?
I'm even trying to remember how I wear it myself.
Okay.
Okay, just hold that, and there's the bit back. Okay. Yeah, I think we're close. Yeah. Let me see. And you see the good thing about this? This is what you call. Oops, it's this thing. Let's see.
Maybe it's too.
No, it's not. See, there's a
Small,
maybe you
no?
get yourself. See, there's this.
Oh,
So you
alright.
put this back here, and then
Okay.
it helps with the rest. There we go. You see, you're already a professional. And then, voila. Oh God, I need to train you, eh? I need to train you.
Yeah.
Is it
definitely.
there? Are we almost there?
And we are almost there.
Let's just see. It's probably not
Okay.
sitting properly, but let's just see what you look like with the honey blonde.
And with the
hair.
blonde.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite colors, by the way. Let me see. Oh
so
wow, it is.
Look at that.
But do you know what? Jokes apart, I think this makes you look a lot older. What do you think?
Yes.
I think so. It makes you look a lot older.
Yeah, 40ish. No, I'm not.
Yeah, they're about.
I'm 25.
You're right. You wish. You wish.
I wish.
Hello guys, KARYNA.
Come on.
KARYNA is
join
coming to join us. Yeah, let's put her in the middle.
Yes.
Angolan first. Sit on the hot seat, KARYNA.
Yes. Let's speak about Angola.
Yeah, let's introduce. Let KARYNA introduce
okay.
herself first.
Hi guys, I'm KARYNA, I'm Angolan, and I'm here today to have fun with these two pretty ladies, Nigerian, Italy.
Yeah.
Time's up.
So we're going to put her on the hot seat today and ask her questions about Angola. We're going to talk about our Angolan experience and also maybe talk about each other's cultures and everything. What do you guys think?
Okay, I see you guys have, been having fun with all the That's what I see. So you look very 40, yeah, as you said.
Yeah.
I see. So and you look very 20s?
No, I look 18.
Oh my gosh!
I wish, huh? I look 18. All right.
Oh, this is also an extension, by the way.
Oh.
Okay, I do have the mixed hair and stuff, but I'm like Michelle. I like to change a lot. Even when my hair is long, I sometimes I make it short just to make sure I don't have much to plait. Because when you have full hair, it's very difficult to plait and to put the wig in, like the volume.
Yeah.
So I prefer to wear wigs when I have like short hair, like if I'm wearing a Chanel or something, it's easier to plait. And when it's getting a little bit long, I do this, which is
See, yeah, for us it's normal. It's nothing new for her. It's like, oh my god.
It's just like this. And we put it. It's very safe. It doesn't harm the scalp or it doesn't break the hair.
Just a
anything.
ponytail,
It's just a ponytail. You can do everything. You can go to a wedding. You can, just hang out with the girls.
So go see your
Oh,
gynecologist.
you can exactly.
The doctor.
You can go to your doctors with that. Talking of that, you say in Italy some of you don't wear this. I've seen people white people wearing extensions.
I didn't know
Like
Italians.
the clipping ones.
Yeah, clipping
The
ones.
clipping ones,
The
and
clipping
also
ones.
ponytails like this. But
Yeah,
then,
sometimes.
to me, what's
yeah.
the difference, like with wearing a wig and
sorry.
this is still extensions, isn't it?
Everything
Yeah.
is extension. Yeah,
Everything is
as long
extension.
as it's not
Yeah.
your hair.
Wow.
Even if it's a clip, a ponytail, a full lace.
No, some
a
people
front
just,
lace.
for us, we put all over. If you wear a wig, it's all over. But for them, most of them, it's just to add volume
Yeah.
to the hair.
Yeah,
You know?
add more hair and more volume.
More volume, like more length.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
In my case, it's mainly the color. I have very natural dark hair and I don't like it. So instead of dyeing the hair in the way I used to do when I was younger, I was, losing the volume because I was putting blonde and, mixing a lot of colors. So I've started using wigs like, let's say 10 years ago, and that was a life save because I don't need to dye my own hair.
Yeah,
I have
that's true.
blonde, I have pink, I have green. I just plait my hair, I pull the full lace wig, and I'm a total different person. And I don't need to kill my hair to get
that's
there.
true. That's true.
Because dyeing the hair is the worst thing. Like any race, like even if your natural hair is dark, if you want to go
does your
blonde,
hair cut when you dye your hair, Yara?
it breaks,
Put
right?
color on your hair, does
It breaks sometimes,
break?
yes. But I always cut it every 2 months.
But why do you cut it though?
Because it's because
You don't want
I
it to
like,
be long.
No, no,
You cut your
not
hair
too
too,
long.
what you
I like
mean?
it like this. I like this.
This length. Okay. All right,
So-
girls. Enough of the hair talk. Let's talk let's talk about Angola. The whole idea is to put KARYNA on the hot seat, right?
Go ahead,
Okay.
shoot.
I don't speak Portuguese. KARYNA speaks, IARA speaks Portuguese, right? So, KARYNA, if I want to learn Portuguese, for example, where would you recommend I go to?
Okay, if you want to learn Portuguese, you should, let your friends teach you before you go to school or something.
I already have one.
No, this is a bullet to her because every time we try to talk Portuguese with her, she's like trying to get,
All right,
to find
yeah, talking of
excuses.
the language thing, I'm also trying to learn Italian.
So both Portuguese and Italian.
I know,
at the
you can
same
imagine.
time.
You can
Wow.
imagine. Fabio got me the big
Yes.
book, Italian for Dummies. And then I've got the app and everything, but it's really difficult.
I know.
But now,
I-
serious, you have Alliance Française. Sorry to cut you off.
I'm talking of Italian. Why is she talking of French?
No, Alliance Française, they don't teach only French. You have Portuguese classes there for French people that want to
Yeah,
learn
but the
Portuguese.
thing is, my husband doesn't want me to learn Portuguese.
Why?
He said Italian is more important, and obviously,
It's true,
at this
but
point, it is more
it's
important
true.
for
But
me.
if I'll be honest, like I can understand most of the Italian Yara speaks because it's Latin, so I can relate to a lot of words because it's very close to Portuguese. It's not like Spanish, okay, right? But there are like if she's not speaking too fast, I can get the message and I can. It's actually a beginning because it's a Latin language. You see.
As all we learn, we have to practice a lot.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
true.
should practice
You see the
Italian.
problem.
Even few words.
Yes, now let me tell you where my
say-
problem is. I can practice with somebody else, but not Fabio. Because I don't take
Why
it.
not?
I don't know, I find it
Because
difficult.
your husband.
I know, but that's more of the problem. I find it hard to take him serious when it's someone else. I'm like, don't tell me. You'll be like, repeat after me.
Sorry.
Okay, guys, I didn't hear that. I'll be like, he'll be like, repeat after me. I'm like, it's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Last time we said a sentence in the kitchen. What was that? Do you remember?
Nah,
Io te voglio bene.
what's that?
Io ti voglio bene. I love you. I care about you.
See, that's the only thing she knows.
Yeah, I
huh?
know, at least I know something. Huh?
Oh, okay, that was savage. That was
Amore
savage.
mio, this
No,
kind
I
of
know,
thing.
of course I know
Dammi
that.
un bacio and
What's
dammi
dammi un bacio?
qualcos'altro. What, give me a kiss.
I know something else.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to.
All right, guys.
What else?
Okay. This editing
Listen,
is going to be
you
difficult.
know what I understood now is that you guys have a glass of wine and I don't. So that's why
We gave you one, KARYNA.
I know it's finished.
Can I ask you a
It's
question?
finished.
Yeah, me?
As an Italian, I'm very curious about differences between countries in Africa, like a
Okay.
Nigerian point of view and Angolan point of view. What's the
Okay.
differences between the two countries and cultures that you can see? For example, you are here in Angola now.
Yeah, to be honest, for me, I don't see a lot of difference.
Yeah,
No,
we have
Africa,
with the
we're very
Nigerians,
close.
we have a lot
We're-
of similarities.
We do, even when it comes to food as well. It's just that we have like different ways of cooking, but then we eat
And
the
different
same
names.
thing. Yeah, different names. And then the only difference really is the language as well, which is what I struggle with here. But every other thing for me is I feel like I'm at home.
Angolans are very similar, yeah, in culture, but with different than the Guinean. Like there are countries in Africa
Well,
that they're more similar.
I don't know if I can talk about this. Talking of culture, okay, in Nigeria, I think the only thing that's different also is like I've been to town, the club, and everything, and I see that, like in Nigeria, for example, gay and lesbianism is not accepted, which I don't agree with. Everybody has the right to choose whatever it is they want to be. But in Nigeria, if you are, you go to jail for 14 years, apparently, if you get caught. Yeah, oh, you're just hearing that for the
I
first
didn't
time.
know. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal in Nigeria.
I believe in Angola was illegal until a few months ago.
No,
Is it
there
no?
was never, unless I'm wrong because I didn't grow up here either. But as far as I know, there is no law that actually
Okay.
prohibits.
Okay.
You know,
Because-
like it's like cultural thing. People are trying to hide themselves because they don't want to be judged.
So it's more of
But
a
I don't,
cultural
yeah,
part, but it's not
I
like
don't
it's
know
not
of a
accepted.
law that if you kiss in the street, you're gonna go to jail.
Okay.
I agree because
If
I,
you're naked, yeah, of course,
really?
yeah. But if you're not naked and you just, I don't know how to say in English, but it's atentado ao pudor.
Okay,
It's
I
like a
don't know.
harassment thing
Ah, okay.
in the middle of the street. but
You're welcome. Do you want some Sprite?
Yes.
Do you want more?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. We're gonna cut this.
someone is weak, huh?
Yeah, someone just doesn't like to drink. Okay.
We didn't. Okay, now we're gonna cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
So guys, like we were saying, for me when I first came to Angola, the first club I went to was, is it that Rooftop Jade or Jade or whatever it's
rooftop.
called? I went there and I saw two guys kissing like right up on stage where the DJs, and I was like, oh my god. Not oh my god because I find it revolting, no, I mean, but it's not normal for me. The only place I've seen something like that is in London, in Soho, you know, but seeing that in Africa. So that's the difference with Angola and Nigeria. I think they are more open-minded here than we are. Even, okay, like with the way we dress in Nigeria. You go out on the streets in Angola and you see some girls wearing short clothes, you know, and all that. In Nigeria, more European, exactly. In Nigeria, there are certain places you dress like that and they will be insulting you. Hey, this, that, they'll be calling you names. Yeah, some people might even want to like physically like take stone to and that.
Yeah,
you know?
I've heard that. I've never been there, but I've heard that. Yeah.
So that's the difference. They are more European than we are in Nigeria. But trust me, okay. No. Yeah, they are more European, but realistically, I just feel that this is not just about Nigeria and Africa as a whole. We have a lot of hypocrites.
Yeah,
you know, some people wouldn't do certain things when they are in Nigeria, for example, but when they
travel,
go to Europe, you see them doing those things. You
it's
understand?
Just like the Arabics. Sorry. But in country, like I've been, you know, in Muslims countries, and they don't do a lot of things. But when we plan a trip to Greece or whatever, you know, they're totally different people.
Yeah, because that's when you're allowed to really be yourself.
Yeah,
you know, some people, it's not that they want to be like that, but it's what is imposed on them.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
Understand? So
it's true.
It's what it is. And can I ask you one question? I've been very curious about this, KARYNA. How true is this? I heard that if you're traveling to Angola, like when the plane is landing, you can't take pictures.
Yeah, that's
you've heard that too,
yes.
right?
But
KARYNA,
it happened to me once.
Oh, really?
That the pilot said it's forbidden to
take pictures when
from
landing.
The airplane.
Yeah, why is that? Do you know?
I have no idea. I've never tried, but
yeah,
I have no
it's
idea.
Like a big
like
thing,
first of all, you cannot have your phone on anyway.
Yeah, but
when it's on flight mode, for example.
Flight mode,
but lately, I don't know if it's because of, you know, bombing threats or whatever. Lately, even in flight mode, certain flights, it's like they said that it has to be completely off.
Yeah,
I don't know what is going on.
It was forbidden to take photos, take pictures
this
from
is new
the airport.
No, but do you know what? Not just the airport, like the
know?
ministries and all that. I heard you can't take pictures in front of them. You can get arrested. Yes.
Yes,
it happens to.
That's true.
I think some
I've
of.
never heard of
I have an idea.
Why?
I think they do it because they don't want to show the poor
reality
part, the poor, huge areas of Angola.
Talking of that,
Of
you know,
Luanda, sorry.
someone commented on my. Well, I've got like 2 or 3 people comment saying, "Why is it that I'm only showing the nice part of Angola?" They said they want me to go around and show the other parts.
So you can stay without your camera. Maybe.
No, but I mean, the only reason I show that is because that's the area we stay.
And
I don't know any better.
Like anywhere in
everywhere in the world,
planet.
yeah. You get.
I've been to Italy several times. There are small places in Florence that you cannot use your phone.
No, I don't know of the phone. No, I never heard that
like
before.
if it's like a phone like iPhone 11, you know, like
that you're scared. Napoli.
Oh,
you mean you're scared of robbery?
Yeah, it's what I'm saying.
Well,
so,
I'll tell you what, IARA, now about Italy. You know, I've been to different European countries, but when I went to Italy the first time, I was surprised. Also because to me, it's almost like Africa. You see the way you see how the children are begging and people begging on the streets. In Italy, they have a lot of beggars on the streets. That for me is not normal. I'm not used to seeing that. Like I lived in London and all that, you know. But
for Europe, yeah.
Yeah, for Europe, that was really shock for me.
Yeah,
I saw
part of the culture.
I saw some.
Well, is it because of like? Is it? I know most of them are also the migrants, but I think some what they call the gypsies. You know?
Gypsies, actually. I've heard this.
There are a lot of gypsies in London,
I haven't seen it.
homeless in London,
Homeless, yeah,
and in Norway, and in
really?
other countries there are a lot of gypsies as well. But in Italy as well, especially in Rome.
I saw a lot in Italy.
Yeah.
It was wow.
Back to the camera thing, sorry. So it's just like that. Like everywhere you have.
It's everywhere in the world.
Yeah, that you don't feel
go
as
to with
safe.
cameras.
You know, to expose that you have, you know, like wealthy.
Okay, that
things
makes sense. That makes sense because I went for the hash thing here in Angola one time, and we went to those rural areas. And to be honest, we were advised. I wanted to vlog, and we were advised not to bring out our cameras and stuff.
Unless you have.
So
a GoPro,
guys, it's not like we don't
like
want
a very
to.
tiny
That is
thing.
nice.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't want to show the parts or anything. It's just that we're also scared of people taking our phones. The same everywhere, same in Nigeria as well. There's certain places you go to.
Well,
and-
certain places in Italy as well.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
in
yeah.
Portugal.
Oh, Fabio was very paranoid in Italy, yeah? When we went to Napoli. Don't do this. I'm like, come on!
To Napoli, yeah, it's very famous.
My mom is even worse. My mom lived in Italy for over 13 years, so she speaks very good Italian as well. And I remember when Fabio was taking me to Napoli, she was practically advising me and Fabio, if you guys go to Napoli, blah, blah, and Fabio was like, look, remember I'm Italian and I lived in Napoli. You can't be telling me I know these things already. Oh yeah, you guys just be careful. Hold your bag like this, do this, that. But I'm like, nah. But then it's the same for them here. KARYNA, she hasn't gone to several places in Angola because she's scared.
I am
Most of
scared
them are
to go.
But
scared.
you realize it's safer than what you heard it was, right? You see that it's not as worst as people told you in the beginning.
Well, never happened anything to
It's just
me,
prevention,
but
yeah.
it's prevention. And yeah, I've heard a couple
lot of
of
bad-
bad situations to my friends that happened here in Luanda. There was
Like stealing the wedding rings. And
Yeah,
all
I'm
that.
not wearing gold things
Yeah, gold
or
jewelries.
gold jewelry.
You know what I find strange, KARYNA, is you hear these stories even in Nigeria, but not in the, like here we're in the center, right? But I understand because they say it has happened. But it's strange for me because in the center, usually things like this don't happen where someone will just pull out something and show you and say,
It's not because I'm Angolan, but this is something we're fighting against. Like, people sell stories
Yeah, same with
about
Nigeria, yeah.
Angola that are not true. It's like, it's the minute you leave the airport, you're gonna get robbed, or you're gonna get, you
Same
know,
with
like
Nigeria. As soon as you
it's
get down
not
from the
like
plane,
that.
you're gonna get kidnapped.
It is not like that.
That's what they
I feel
feel.
the same for Brazil because
really?
I know how Brazil. Yes, they say a lot of
Negative
shit,
things.
negative
Yeah.
things to for Brazil, but it is true. Partially, it's true.
Yeah.
So you've got to be
Careful,
a little bit
yeah,
careful,
don't show off
in,
like-
in these countries, in Italy as well. But in Luanda, I'm afraid to go out at night alone on my own, or I don't.
You
I
see,
don't want to
personally,
go to-
I'm not afraid, but Fabio puts fear in me. Oh, you have to be careful. But I said, remember, I'm black, baby, I'm black.
Yeah, blend in,
Angolan
blend in.
too.
Yeah, you look
You
like an
understand,
Angolan. I don't
exactly.
look like an
You
Angolan.
do look like Angolan.
No, she doesn't.
Listen.
I look like a Brazilian
Listen, we
in
have
Angola.
listen. The hair type is different, but we have almost the same complexion.
Yeah, I understand, but still,
Yeah, so-
when you look at her, you just don't think, she's Angolan. I don't think
No,
so.
she looks just like a mulatta for me.
Yeah,
Angolan mulatta, yeah, she looks just like a mulatta for me. She doesn't look. When I looked to her, I thought she was Angolan when I came to the house. So you actually can blend
Well,
in
that's
because
a
we
risk.
have a
Not
lot
everybody
of.
will think that way. So it's a risk to take. But I want to go.
I'm Italian, I'm Brazilian, I'm Angolan.
Now you're Angolan, very soon you'll be Nigerian. You know, it's funny because I went out with Fabio on Sunday, just down the street. We normally walk down the street to go get some ice cream and yogurt berry. And there was this boy walking towards us, going to ATM machine. The ATM machine was in front of Fabio. Just went down. I was like, baby, what? He's so scared. I'm like, why are you scared? When you do that, you know, even if you're scared, you don't
Yeah,
show people
yeah.
that you're scared because they'll take advantage. And secondly, some people might even feel offended.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a guy that was passing also, he was like this, and the guy to me looked like a normal, in fact, he looked like a rich person, and I'm like, you don't do that. The person might get offended because it's like, are you trying to call me a thief or a robber? Do you understand what I mean? I know it's sad, but then like KARYNA said, everywhere is the same. In Nigeria, it's the same. The stories people hear outside, you know, like the kidnapping, the Boko Haram, everything, it happens, but I mean, it's not like it happens every day, and it happens more in the north. You know, it's like sometimes maybe my kids' grandparents or something, if they hear of bombing somewhere in Nigeria, oh, are you safe? I heard that there was a bombing. I'm like, Nigeria is big, it's not a room. As you understand. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's what it is, and it girls. Yeah, we all look nice.
This wine is getting to me right now, I think. Because I'm feeling.
Let's think about love.
My favorite topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
KARYNA.
I know you have a Italian husband.
Yes.
How is dating an Italian? An Italian man.
Yes.
my gosh.
Well, I have a very fantastic Italian man. Yeah. He is. I think he's the sweetest guy I've ever dated. Look at that. The way she's looking at me.
No, what you mean? Like it's nice to see
hear me talk about
the shine in your eyes.
What do you call it? Interracial dating, because he's Italian, he's white, I'm Nigerian, and compared to no offense, my Nigerian man, but my Italian man is very romantic. Not obviously, not all men are romantic. This isn't about color or anything, but he's sweet. What more can I say?
But do you think it's like a stereotype of Italians in general? Or?
I haven't dated another Italian. There's only one, so you should be telling me. I should be asking you.
I've never dated any other
race.
Culture. No,
right?
once Brazilian, but many years ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think Italian men are romantic.
It's funny because my mom told me that years ago as well, because she lived in Italy for a very long time, and she was like, Italian men are very romantic. I'll tell you what, I dated a French guy before, because back then I heard that French men were very romantic, how you see in movies and everything. But so I was thinking that the Italians are like, how they say Italian mafias, no offense, but before dating I was thinking that they're all naughty boys, and blah blah.
Yeah.
But the French man turned out to be the naughty one. And the Italian man turned out to be the very sweet. How do you say?
No, it's not that. People do that.
They say if you do this, that means you're speaking Italian.
Okay, I'm saying it once. This means like a doubt. When you have a doubt,
really?
a question, like what are you saying? It's something that you don't understand. What are you saying?
Really?
So you do this, but don't do this.
Normally, I say once you do this, that means you can speak Italian.
No.
KARYNA, right?
I always thought this is something delicious.
Really? Oh God. Different views,
Not at all.
Different views. No, actually, they used to say in Nigeria, they say as long as, if you want to learn Italian, the first thing you learn is this. Once you can do this, you can speak Italian.
At all. We use a lot of gestures. I can say it, but no. This is like one question, like what are you saying, or you're wrong. What are you saying? It's like something like you are
an
in
expression.
doubt. Expression is more like a doubt. You have.
I see. So tell us about your Italian man.
It's romantic as well.
Too. Oh,
very
yeah?
romantic.
He's very quiet. I see his quite
as
similar.
well.
Him and Fabio, they are quiet.
They are very quiet, but
I think
they
Italian
are
like-
engineer.
Okay, not
All of
like
them are
quiet.
like very quiet. Especially from the south of Italy, they are very talkative normally. Okay, this is a stereotype again, but they're normally more open, more talkative. In my husband, my boyfriend is from the north, from Florence, Milan. So he's more shy, and I am more talkative. So
The same, huh? The same. Yeah, you know the funny thing is,
True.
my man, for example, he doesn't know how to socialize, except maybe with his colleagues that he knows. But outside his colleagues, okay, for example, we're out. The Halloween party we went for on Saturday. We invited a couple. And they came. Okay, they invited us to their house at the weekend, so we decided to invite them as well. But they came, but my man was all over the place. I kept saying, "Baby, go and talk to him because he doesn't know anybody." He wasn't even talking to anybody. He was just all over. The only place he was going to look, he was looking for food. And that was
that's typical Italian.
they don't joke with their food. He was all over the place. Like I kept pushing, Fabio, go and talk. Even when he went there, he just stood there and was looking at the guy. You know, I don't know why. Are they all like that?
The guy was also Italian, no?
No, the guy was Brazilian.
Okay.
Nice guy, he was Brazilian. But the guy, and you know the funny thing, the guy was quiet as well. So I think it was difficult, like two quiet people that don't really know each other so well. Because the day we first met was at their house. There were loads of people. There was a lot to drink, so it was different.
That's why I think me and my boyfriend match so well, because I am talkative, sociable. I like to go out.
Same, so it's a good balance.
Get new friends.
Yeah. There's a good balance. Yeah, same with me and Fabio as well. And maybe I'm quiet.
You're not.
Not even with the TPM thing. You know what TPM is?
What's TPM?
Pre-menstruation.
Does that make people talk a lot?
No, makes people don't talk. Is what I'm saying. Even with
PMS.
that, pre-menstrual.
Yeah, PMS.
So even with that, you're talkative. So it's good because someone have to talk.
Right.
Like, we cannot all be like,
very quiet. But I'm sure you all can tell she talks a lot.
No, I do talk a lot, and I'm more into shy guys as well because I want the opposite. I don't want the same. So
you like shy guys that you can just.
I dated an Italian that was very shy, a French guy, an American.
That was very shy.
Yeah, they were very quiet. Not really shy. The Italian was shy, but the other ones were quiet.
Okay, so between these three nationalities you just called, while we're talking of Italian men, what do you think if you had to give on a scale of 1 to 10 between the rest
the
and
two
Italian?
Europeans were very like were very alike, like in behavior, the treatment and stuff. But the relationship with the American person was more free and open.
Was more open-minded.
And,
okay, talking of being open-minded, do you think I don't think that, I won't say Italian men, I don't know, but my man, for example, I don't think he's very open-minded. Is your man open-minded?
Mine wasn't as well.
Oh, okay.
The Italian wasn't.
No,
the French was a little bit. The American was very open-minded.
Yeah, but okay. So it's not
But
just.
what do you mean by open-minded?
It's not.
I mean different things.
Different
That's
things.
not for the camera. Thank you very much.
But it's not just trying things, it's even talking about certain things.
Yeah, it's talking. My man,
Even
sometimes it's very difficult to get something out of him.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes something might be going on with him and I'm like, baby, what's up? And he'll be like, no, it's fine. And I want to know, like, just tell me,
Reserved.
you know, but it's so,
But also, for example, when you go out with your friends, alone, on your own, and those things are the problems or
okay,
issues?
that's a good topic to talk about now. Sorry baby, in advance.
Scusa Fabio, forse non dovevamo parlare. Anyway.
Okay, so before I got married, by the way guys, I got married less than a month ago.
Yay! Congrats!
Thank you. Okay, so before we got married, we dated for 4 years, and my man was a bit like, you know, going out was a problem. Not a problem, but sometimes we end up having a fallout, you know, because he is more of he wants us to stay at home, or even if not just stay at home, maybe go out, you know, just me and you together. Okay. He's like that, you know. But sometimes I like to go out with my friends. I like to have a girls' night out. You know, there was a time KARYNA teased me on the group. Because remember, wanted to go for a girls' night out, and I told you Fabio was going to come, and you said something. Anyway, but most times, to be honest, I take him out for girls' night sometimes just to keep the peace.
But you know, I remember this, and the reason why I made a comment is because we went out one time, and he was very jealous and protective about the wife, which is normal. But you know, we were only girls, so it was like, it was not uncomfortable, but we were like afraid we would, you know, put her in trouble or something. You know? It was just more about that. So I didn't want him to feel that way again. That's why I said, listen, this is a girl's thing.
But you know, like I was saying before we got married, sometimes, you know, it's like, maybe I'm going out and blah blah. So when I'm going out on a girl's night, sometimes there's certain things I wouldn't wear. It's not like he complains or anything, but
just to preserve,
just to also, you know, to keep the
But
peace.
listen, even if you cover everything.
Yeah, I let me tell you what happened one time.
It doesn't matter.
I hope he's not gonna see this. Let me tell you what happened one time. One day we were going to go to Club S. That was the first day I met you.
Yeah, when we met,
So I was like, baby, I'm going out. So the best, I was like, you know what, come and help me choose. You know, I knew what I was doing. I brought out 3 clothes. Help me choose, and he chose that. I was like,
The
okay,
church
fine.
one.
So that's what I'm gonna wear. Yeah. I was like, so that's what I'm gonna wear, you know. So after everything, after wearing it, putting my makeup and everything, and I get, baby, how do I look? You should have seen the face. I was like, but you were the one that chose the dress.
Because she has stuff, you know, she has boobs, she has legs. So after she put on the dress, you can see the contour, you know, the thing. And
we were the one that chose it. Then something funny happened that after we got married, this was on Saturday. Because even before I came from Nigeria, I told him, the girls are planning something for me. So we're going to have like a pre-birthday party. After that, we're going to go to the club. And then he was like, I was like, yeah, so we can all go together, including you. He was like, yeah, that would be nice. I was like, sure. On Saturday, the girls came over. We finished eating everything. I was like, baby, get ready. Let's go to the club. No, it's fine. Go and enjoy yourself with the girls. I'm like, huh? Since when? Oh, so because you put a ring on it, now you're telling me to go and enjoy. I was like, oh, and I really wanted him to come with me as well.
We're never happy.
I was like begging him. I was like, baby, go. Oh no, it's fine. It's a girly night. I was like, yeah, but that year was a girly night out. So yeah, it's crazy. Nice. I mean, when you love somebody and you're just being protective, it's not like he stops me from going out or doing certain things. But I mean, because sometimes if you put yourself in the person's shoes, you know, like Fabio tells me, he was like, me, I'm very jealous. I'm like, no, I'm not jealous. But he was like, yeah, when we go to the club or anywhere, I'm not even allowed to look left or right. You're constantly looking at my eye to see if I'm going left or right. You know, so it's
so
what
are you
it is.
Jealous?
Nah,
no,
never.
Excuse me?
No.
No,
I don't think I am.
That's true.
I am
She is
actually.
jealous.
I am.
she is jealous.
Oh yeah, you see us before. She was like, the both of you. I remember that night we went out. Okay.
I said, listen, at least it's both of you. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's true,
Because
I
when
remember.
it's just one, that's terrible.
I'll never forget that night. You were there that night. Next thing, that was that same night we were talking about.
And that was my friend.
And we had,
That was my
okay,
friend.
no, apart from your friend,
Okay.
I stood somewhere, I was dancing, and we were already quarreling before then. Because we were already quarreling because I wanted to go for a girls' night out, no, without him. So we're not really talking while we were there. And then the next thing, I just stood somewhere, I was dancing. And then the next thing, my man went crazy. He was like, you were dancing in front of one guy. You were practically, I was like, I did not even see anybody.
There wasn't a guy behind you. But the guy was looking to her. You know, like, and this normal. She has booty.
No, but it's the same. But that same day, also I accused him of looking at another girl, looking at other girls. You know,
so it's
I think
nice
we are
when
both
it's
jealous.
When
You know what
Are
I
you jealous,
reply?
Yara?
Yes, I am,
Okay.
but no, not so.
There's being jealous and there's being
You know
insecure.
what
I'm not
When it's
insecure.
toxic,
Normally,
yeah.
okay, if I'm dancing, okay, and people staring at me, you can come and dance with me.
Yeah, exactly.
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 Yeah.
I want you to come and dance
And
with
dance.
me.
Yeah,
Because we
absolutely.
cannot prevent people from looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I mean, when you go out and people are looking, I mean,
That's
you should
good,
be proud.
no?
Like, I would like to. I like it when I go out with my man and girls are checking him out, like, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's mine. You can have him, man. It's nice.
It is
isn't
nice.
it?
Yeah, it is nice. I
KARYNA, are you in a relationship?
agree. I knew you would do that on camera. You're very naughty.
Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not. Okay, back to being serious. Okay, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm very. How can I put that? I have a lot of plans and a lot of objectives and stuff. And right now, like. In my 30s, I don't feel like I want to be in a serious relationship. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a mom. I am a mom. So I have a four-year-old boy, and I'm enjoying being a mom. I wanted by option having him by myself, being there for him and pay attention to him and do everything for him. And I'm enjoying that. So I don't feel like getting married or being a wife. Because sometimes women, we make confusions about objectives, Sometimes we just want to be a mother, but we think that the husband have to come along with it. No, that's not true. Like, you have to make sure you know what you want, because there is no need to have a husband to have a kid. Okay, it's maybe like cultural education, whatever things come along, it you make you think twice before you go ahead with that. But at the end of the day, you're the one that is going to live with the decision. So you know, being a wife and not being so good at it is not a good idea, because
I don't think anybody can be so good at being a wife. Everything is practice. Everything is...
No, there are women that are raised like they're Arabics.
That's true.
They're raised to be a wife.
No, not just that. Even African women.
Yes, yeah. So I know, like I have friends from Senegal, and they just, you know, they're very devoted. They're very nice. The house is always clean.
No, that's how
food is on the table. They are born for that. But I'm not, you know, like it maybe one day I'll decide to, you know, to settle and stuff. But when I don't prevent myself from loving. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If I like someone, I be with the person. I just don't label it.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't label. Yeah, of course I see, you know, someone, but he's not like a boyfriend or anything. And this is why you don't talk about these things with married people. You know, because they're looking to you like this.
What's she on about? What's she on about? You single girl.
No, absolutely. I totally agree with you. I mean, if it's your purpose now to have your career, your project, your goals, absolutely free to do it.
You know, the problem is that in Africa sometimes women feel that when you get to a certain age, you have to just
people get desperate. They get
because
so
even you get family
members.
you get family members asking, even that's like, it becomes like a greeting. You're still not married. Why are you not married? Like because to them, when you're in your at least late 20s, you should be married between 25 and 28. You know, and so when you're in your late 20s or so, it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. It's like, why are you not married? Why are you still single? And then they expect you to just go with the first person that comes your way.
But to be honest, in Italy as well, especially in the south of Italy, yes. They expect you to have a husband, a good,
because
bravo ragazzo, as we say, like a good boy, good husband.
In Africa, at some point, it depends on the age you are. At some point, they don't care. Just have a husband. Have a husband. It's like the man is doing you a favor, getting married to you because you're old. I just got married at 35, so and I was like, now you're married, you know. And some of my friends like, oh my god, please bring my own husband, you know, and all that. I'm surprised to hear that in Italy is the same, you know. But then also there's a difference. In Europe you can be dating someone for so many years and it's not a problem. People don't see it as a problem. But in Africa it's like, what are you guys waiting for? Why are you guys not married yet? And all that, you know. I had that pressure as well myself with my man, but at some point I'm like, look, it's my life. Especially me, I've been married before, so I want to take my time. I don't want to rush anything, you know. And
absolutely.
Here we are, happily married.
So guys, are we finished with this?
Do we have anything else to talk about? Our drunken chat?
We are drunk enough.
We covered a lot of subjects.
A lot of subjects,
And by the way, we are all 30s, right? We all in 30s. You're not 40 yet, right?
No.
So I wanted to bring this to the table, because sometimes people tend to think, it's because they didn't live enough, that's why they think about this, or they think this way. Like age in certain cultures, they think you're not ready for something because you're too young, or you're ready for something because you're already too old. You know, so like in Africa, like me, I got pregnant. I decided to have my kid with Teddy. So it's in my family that was kind of late, but it's not really late, because
it's not.
So like for Africans, it's like a big deal when you don't have a baby, like when your Teddy's something. So
it's just like me now, for example. I already have 2 kids from my previous relationship, you know, but I just got married. In Africa, as soon as you get married, they expect you to get pregnant immediately.
Show the proof of the.
So now everybody keeps asking me, are you pregnant? Or if you just say, I have a headache, you're pregnant.
Just because you married.
Just because they expect you to get pregnant as soon as you get married, you know. Recently I was like, I went to the hospital. Did they do pregnancy test? It's crazy. And some are like, you know, you're getting old now, you have to get pregnant immediately because very soon you will hit menopause. I mean, I just.
I want to enjoy my husband, right?
You
want to
understand.
enjoy, yeah, and you've been married before, so it's very understandable that you want to take the much.
And my mom is even telling me,
possible.
you should take fertility tablets. I'm like, why? What makes you think I'm infertile? You just don't know. You know, you're already 36. Maybe just go and see the gynecologist. I'm like, calm down.
Calm down.
But it's very the family are very demanding. They expect a lot from, because these
Gone.
you know, like our mothers times or grandmas, they were like having 5-6 kids. And we, like from 80s, we don't want that anymore. We don't want to, you know, have like 4, 5, 6 kids, because the world have changed. The possibility,
because they have kids that at the end of the day they can't take care of the kids. They just keep having babies, no contraceptives and blah blah. But now things are different. So we don't want the same
for us. So why should I start having my kids early 20s when I'm you know, devoting myself to my career?
It depends on preference. I had my first son at 21. I was married.
I wanted to do that.
So it depends on your preference.
The situation, you know, as well.
Yeah.
If I was in a serious relationship, if my professional life was not the most important, I could do that. Of course. No questions there. But at the time, I was devoting with my engineering career and everything. So I wanted to get to the, you know, oil and gas in a very like 30s. I wanted to be like a supervisor or something. And I didn't want to have a kid because I would not be able to go offshore. I would not be able to go like 1 month, 3 months on training. So this is like depends on the situation that you have in your life. But I wanted to be a mom earlier. Right now, I would have a big kid.
What our society is going, because this is a strong women. You are talking about strong women are they have goals in their life.
It's more about
they want a career, of
yeah.
course, and they want their own life, not only be a mom or be something different that of their own. Do you see what I mean? So yes, absolutely agree with this.
But in Italy, do you people have that type of pressure as well, like you do in Africa?
Well, we have because of a kind of a Catholic point of view. You know,
Catholic
we have the church in Rome, etc.
Oh, we are 3 Catholics.
Yeah, we have this kind of pressure to be married before 30 and having a child, or maybe 2 or 3. But at the same time, we are fortunately in a modern country, so women are growing their own careers and their own lives.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, you know, back then in Africa, it's just you get married, you get to your husband's house, you stay in the house, you don't do nothing. Your husband takes care of you. All you have to do is cook and take care of the kids. But now things are different, even in Africa.
Things are different.
Women are more independent. You know, sometimes
they have, at least they have more voice, actually, because they wanted to do that, but they didn't have the voice to do it.
But sometimes some people see it as a problem. It's just like me. Sometimes, like in my previous relationships, like they will say to me, you don't behave like an African woman. I'm like, yeah, because I don't take shit.
Exactly.
There are certain things I won't take. You get.
Why should I be treated like, you know, a piece
I
of
wanted to go out and
house.
do something, and my ex did not want me to go out and do that thing, you know. It's like, oh no, you just stay at home. And I mean, hello. So it's what it is. That's the culture difference as well.
But still, we have to fight for our rights.
Yeah, I still don't think
you have to fight. You have to explain your own your things, what you decided for your life. You have to explain it, and only because of it, only because you have now to explain it means that it's not common, it's not normal.
Yeah. Nowadays, you know. See, I understand what you're saying. And principally, when you decided to have independent production, they go like, but you're pretty. You have a nice job, you have a house, you have a car, you have this.
Why don't you get a man
I'm like,
do it?
Because I don't want to share responsibility. Exactly. I don't want to be dependent on papers. Hello? That's but then he's going to question, I'll worry about this when the day comes. Right now I'm living the present. So why should I suffer by anticipation? You know, people have to respect more like people's choices and it's like what you were saying about sexual orientation. Like some people go like, oh no, he became gay, she became lesbian. No one chooses to be discriminated. The person feels like that deep inside. Actually, I believe that people are born like that. You know, sexual orientation is like your color skin. You cannot change that. So when you see someone and you feel disgusted because, you know, they're kissing, it's not the person's choice to be in that position. So it's same as, you know, getting married or not, like 21 getting married. Oh, she's too young. She wants to do that.
Yeah, you're too young, but then when you're in your 30s, you're too old. Yeah. Any man that comes, just say yes.
Never happy. So whatever you feel is good for yourself. Yeah, as long as it's not harming others.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
like I'm 100% supportive with those choices.
It's just like me after I got married, like a day after I got married, you know, they were asking me and Fabio, so how does it feel to be married? And Fabio was like, we've practically been married for the past 4 years, you know. And like, no, it's different. You're married, you signed the paper now. Yeah, the only difference is you just signed the paper, but we've been like this for a very long time. And like, yeah, just forget the 4 years, start counting from now. This is what counts. I'm like, come on, guys.
No,
you know,
this is one of the things.
Ridiculous.
The power or the importance they give to a paper, it's like is insane, because actually that is a legal thing. It's just if something happened that is really bad and the person is protected, because the feeling is there. Doesn't matter if you sign the paper or not.
I agree.
It's legal. If you get pregnant, your kid was born inside of marriage. This is another paperwork, another type. At least here, when you have a baby before marriage, it's something like different, like legally.
Yeah, it's same
like
everywhere.
For properties, or if the person have like a will or something.
Yeah, but in Africa in general, if you go and have a baby outside wedlock, it's like a big thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she gave birth outside wedlock. Some people say that child is
actually, for us, not really. Yeah, for us, not really.
Even in a relationship, like
yes. As long as you're not married, you're not miss. Oh, in Angola it's different.
It's different.
No, in Nigeria it's not. In Nigeria it's like when you have a child outside wedlock, it's like.
But you know, you guys are more conservative than
we are.
They're more, and family has more power over the relationship as well. Like more say, let's say. Like
over other people's relationships, not my
elders,
own, for
like
sure.
uncles.
Yeah, but true.
They go like, oh no, we have the list. Next time we're gonna talk about that list, the black thingy.
The list that Fabio had to give before he married me. And did I tell you that?
What is it? The list?
It's a list of it's normal in Africa.
We call alambamento. What do you call it?
A list, and then you pay the bride price, the dowry. So he had to do all that.
Okay, dowry. For you is dowry, for us is alambamento.
Come la dot. In Italy.
Yeah, it's a dot. Yeah.
Really, really, really old.
They do that.
No, we don't do it anymore.
No, but you know what? They still do it for certain families. I'm sorry to say this, but in my culture, I think it's opportunism. People are being opportunistic. Like you when you ask for things, principally those uncles that didn't help to raise you,
they are the ones that write the list.
They want the suits, Italian suits. Okay, they put in the list. I'm like, listen.
And they'll be like, sometimes to be like, oh,
like I was
in the village. This one for this. You don't even know these people. But for me, it's not a problem. I just think it adds a bit of culture and everything. You know, we have the white wedding and the traditional wedding. This is done during the traditional wedding, but I personally love it. Because it adds some flavor and everything to the wedding, you know.
Yeah.
And the husband has to bring a goat and different things on the list, and after that you pay the dowry.
I just don't like to feel that I'm being sold.
Fabio.
I just don't like that I'm being sold.
In Nigeria, there are some cultures that you pay a lot of money.
Yeah,
in my
like
culture,
you slave or something.
You know, in my culture, what Fabio paid for me was equivalent to 1,000 kwanza. It's just symbolic.
Like less than
you know, but first they will start with millions. You have to bring millions. Then at some point they'll tell you, they'll say, our daughter is not for sale. What's important is just take care of her. But we'll take this. They took 500 kwanza, 500 kwanza as a symbol. And that was it. But when people hear, they'll be like, ha, you are for sale. And then the next time, like, he paid, in the car, he said it that he paid like 1,000 kwanza. Everyone started laughing. And people are like, you're so cheap. And some people in my family were saying, oh, you're so expensive. For me, they paid maybe like 20 coins. you know, the kwanzaa, like 20 pence or whatever, you know, so it's just symbolic. Really.
Yeah, but
It's not,
in here
it's
there
not-
are families that they do take the opportunity.
in Nigeria as
Yeah.
well, where you hear people pay millions, and I kid you not, millions.
Yeah, and you know what is worst?
Millions.
Is that some guys get to be, with the time, reveal themselves as abusive, and they go, like in the fight, they go to the woman and they say,
After all, I paid
shut
for
up,
you."
I paid for you.
Well, let me tell you
know,
what, in my culture,
I paid $5,000 for you, so you shut up.
yeah,
and stay
in my
the house.
culture, look, that's another reason why they don't collect a lot of money from my place. Because when you guys want to divorce, they return that exact
Yeah.
money to the man. That's it. They return that exact money. So the man cannot tell you, oh, I paid this. Oh,
Yeah.
there you
So
go.
there,
Come
take
and
your
take it
money.
back. In fact, in Nigerian culture, if you did a traditional wedding and you guys divorce and you want to get married again, the man cannot get married to you except if the dowry has been returned to the other guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know, like very, very interesting, because this is one of the similarities we also have.
You guys
with
do that
Nigerians.
as well, right?
Yeah, you have to return the money if you guys are divorcing.
Yeah.
You have, if in case you want to get married again, you also have to return. Like most of the families, like my mom's family is from the south, so we don't have a lot of demands. But the people from the north, Wish, Kwanzaa
In
North,
Nigeria, it's the
Kabinda,
same, where they have
they're
events
very,
with-
very, very strict about the list. It's a huge list. You have the animals, you have the drinks, you have the suits,
jewelries, the gold.
You have a lot of things to in the list, and it's very difficult because I know of people that they end up splitting because the
of that
guy
list.
had a different culture, like a European person, and didn't understand, didn't agree with that, and didn't want to respect and to honor. But it was also difficult for the woman to say, I will not do that, because she have to respect where she came from, you know.
For me,
And-
it's different. Like from my own place, my family. I will talk of my family. Not my
Yeah,
culture.
yeah, but
my family, they write you a list.
she's not a
But
strong
as a woman,
person like you,
you can go
or
and
me.
take some things off, and you tell them, please just take it easy. You know, we've already spent so much on the wedding and blah blah blah. But at the end, they don't force you and say. Sometimes even most of the things, like they ask for cases of fabrics, wrappers, all these boxes of things. Sometimes they don't open the boxes. So to be honest, all those things they ask for, you can just take. I did it. Just take some of your clothes, throw and close the box. Nobody open. It's heavy. That's the most important thing. So most likely the thing is inside, you know, except for other things that they have to see, you know. So.
But you know
it's
that's
not-
because of
it's
your
not-
personality, right? Because if there are a lot of women that are submissive and they don't have the guts to speak their mind in the way I do or the way you do.
I am.
So-
yeah,
so
and
they
not
just
just
go
my
like, okay,
personality, but
okay.
also my family are very understanding as well. You know, so it has to do with that. as
My
well.
family is not so understanding, but I make them understand.
Yeah,
that
because for
my
some-
decision is what counts.
Some
because it's my
families,
life.
for them, it's a thing of pride. Even if you go to talk to them, they'll be like, yeah, but it's for your own sake. You know, if they bring all those things and they display it and people see, they'll know that you are not cheap. Do you understand? It's a thing of pride for some people
Yeah,
as well. So
It also depends on how stable you are in my family. Like when you're already independent, you pay your own bills, you have your stability, they're less demanding. When you in someone else's house, someone is already spending on you for your schools, for your clothes and stuff, they have more say in your life.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
when
true,
you do
true,
everything
true. I
on your
agree.
own, like I do since I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
18,
yeah.
you don't
I
have a
agree.
space to, you know, to tell me
Yeah.
what to do
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
life. So it has to do a lot with being independent, and so
true.
that's why it's very important that women get their own independence, not to be like egocentric or whatever, but to be comfortable and confident to make
And
sure
to
they
be
can.
free.
Yeah, I agree.
To be free to decide and not to just reply to
To
something.
obey,
oh
yeah,
yes, oh yes, ma.
To
Oh
be
yeah.
free to decide
Whatever you want. Yeah.
want
Is it
to
like that in Italy though?
Yes, it's more. There is more freedom, in my opinion. That we don't have this kind of tradition of. We have other tradition in weddings, as you could see, but
The
not this
dancing.
kind of thing. But especially in the south of Italy, the wedding must be very, very rich. A lot of guests, like
Oh, wow.
200, 300.
It's funny how they say
guests.
300 is a lot of guests. In Africa, that's
Listen,
small, huh?
that's
Yeah,
small.
but that's
In Africa, average is 1,000.
1,000.
Listen, 200 guests is like a poor wedding thing for us.
Yeah.
No, for us, in Italy, in Milan, the average is 150, 180 to 200 guests, and in the south it's 300, 350. It depends, and the more the wedding is rich, the location, the place, the venue is spectacular. The more the family, especially the wife's family, looks like a rich family.
Sometimes weddings are competitions between the man's family and the woman's family. Even in Africa, sometimes like a competition. So that's how.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes it gets really ugly. Like some cultures, they go like, "Oh, don't touch this because the family of the bride brought this."
Yeah.
This is so
you know, like
bad.
my own wedding, I catered, everything I did was for 500. And I remember when I was calling vendors, you know, I was like, hello, blah blah blah, and then the next thing they'll ask is, how many guests? 500. Oh, it's a very small wedding.
500.
Yeah. Average is 1,000. Why? Because in Africa, they do, when their people are getting married, they give you invitation, then you can bring your friend.
There is always a tag. There is always a tag along.
It's not yes. But my wedding,
how do you know how many guests at the end?
they just they just guess. Maybe if they give 500 invitation, they'll times it times 3. So what I did, mine practically I gave 350, but I did for 500. Why? Because I was thinking, okay, we have band, we have walkers, you know, and all that.
For us, we put a glass. We put a plus.
Yeah.
Plus 1, or we put plus 2.
But also why mine wasn't like crazy, because I did strictly by invitation. I had bouncers at the gate and everything. So, and really they turned some people back. I remember a friend of mine was telling me that when her friend went to the salon to do her hair for my wedding, she saw her makeup. 2 ladies were there talking about going for one wedding, Michelle's wedding, and they want to look good, everything. And then she was just there minding her business. And then the next thing, when she walked in, later she saw the 2 ladies and they stopped them at the gate. So obviously it's just ladies that heard about this wedding. And they already went to get professional makeup done, and because that's how it's done in Africa. People can just be walking on the street, and if they say, I won't lie to you, I've get crashed weddings and parties as well. It's normal.
No, we call it imbucarsi, when you are not invited and you go
and get crashed.
Imbucarsi is like
but for a wedding,
but
it's like very, very anti-ethic. Like
in Nigeria, it's very normal.
No, not here.
The wedding in Italy is for family.
You get blocked at the door.
Friends.
You get blocked at the door if you don't have an invitation.
Yeah, that's what I did with mine.
Yeah, you get blocked at the door. If you don't have an invitation, you just don't enter, because people pay per person. So it's not okay that you entering and then you're going to say bad things about the wedding. There was no food,
which is the major problem I was worried about. Yeah, because
they didn't count
that's
with
what
you.
happened.
Of course, there's no food.
Most of them that complain of no food are the ones that were not even invited. That wedding was whack. There was no even food and drinks.
And they just crashing the party without being invited.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed our discussion. It was nice having Yara and KARYNA. So I hope very soon, at least in the nearest future, we can make another video again. And yeah, that's it. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe, because your girl needs your support. And remember to follow Yara. What's your channel? Okay, guys, remember to follow Yara.
Yara Heide.
Yeah, Yara. So I'm gonna put like a link below. And KARYNA is not on she's not on YouTube or even social media. But thanks for joining us, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.